All right, Coach, first official day that you guys can start practice out here, a little bit later than normal, so I guess the excitement level that you've seen from the players about being able to finally get out here for real.
Yeah, I think they're so anxious. You know, it's been since really March that we've had official practice and didn't have a spring, didn't have a summer, had a limited fall, so I think they're pretty excited to get out and get practicing and be able to go to 20 hours a week. We got a lot of returners, so that's exciting, and they've been, going through stuff with the freshmen and teaching them, but it's different today with official practice.
Now you guys have been able to have some, I guess, 8-hour weeks to work on different things, and you've got a handful of new players. How have you seen them kind of adjusting with the limited time that you've had with them?
Yeah, it's been good, and I think that's one of the things about having the returners is, they can teach them when we're not in the gym with them, and you can see that even today before practice is getting started here, the returners are walking them through some of the defensive rotation and those things. So, but the freshmen have done well. They've certainly embraced what we're doing. They're hungry to get better, and they're loving it so far.
Now you've kind of built this team from scratch. This will be your fourth year here as a head coach, so you've got seniors that have been with the program all 4 years. I guess talk a little bit about those four seniors in particular. Probably Carly and Taylor have kind of helped build you a nucleus for this.
Yeah, and they've really started since they got here. They started their freshman year and have been part of the change. We came and we wanted to go from last to first, and Taylor, Carly, and Grace have all been part of the change. And coming here as freshmen and playing a lot as freshmen, and then seeing the growth in our program go from 3 wins to 11 wins to 19 wins to we'll see this year. I mean, we believe we can be one of the top teams in the OVC, and we think we have the personnel and the ability to do that. The league is going to be the best it's ever been, but we expect to be one of the top.
All right, Coach, you guys kind of wrapped up your fall, the 20-hour weeks that you guys are going to have. I guess kind of just overall impressions on kind of what you saw from the team.
Really proud, really proud. I thought they really took advantage of the opportunity to be out here. I think we all felt blessed to be out here. Appreciate administration and President Glassman giving the opportunity to do that, and they took advantage of it. Worked hard. We learned so much about our team, and now looking forward to getting into individuals and working on the things we need to work on.
Now, you guys culminated the fall in a unique way in the fact that you couldn't play outside teams, so you played what was called, I guess it's an Athletes Unlimited World Series, where the players kind of draft and put together and do the work, and kind of maybe eye-opening for a few of the players on how some of the decisions are made.
Yeah, we learned how to make rosters and what the rules of the game are and how to work a lineup card and all those things. So it was really good. Yeah, the girls really enjoyed watching the Panthers Unlimited the Athletes Unlimited online this fall, or on TV this fall, and so we played off of it and had a Panthers Unlimited series, and the captains were the top scorers for all fall, and then played it out and had some winners at the end. It was fun. It was a good learning experience for everyone.
Now for you, fall is usually an opportunity for some of the new kids to kind of get adjusted to college softball. You sometimes get to play against outside competition. That didn't happen this year. So in terms of growth of the freshmen, what did you see? Are you kind of happy with where they're at?
I am, yeah, and I think that was a beauty of the COVID roster. We do have a bigger roster size this year, so it allowed for some really good scrimmages. And so although we weren't able to play outside competition, I still think we were able to get some really, really high quality scrimmages in and let our freshmen get comfortable. And you could see that throughout the fall. They got better and better and better. And then actually we had one of our freshmen in the Final Four of our Athletes Unlimited points. So it was exciting to watch them grow.
All right, Coach, you guys had officially open practice yesterday. Kind of thoughts on just being able to get it back out here and get after it towards the season?
Yeah, it's good. It's always good to get back out here. And this, so far there hasn't been a huge impact on us in terms of it's delayed by a couple of weeks, but nothing much has changed. It'll get more difficult as you get closer to the year and you're trying to keep keeping them healthy has become the #1 priority. And then we'll have testing, and so there's lots of new things that we got to kind of acclimate ourselves to, but just glad to be out here. The guys are glad to be out here, and you feel like you're gonna, you can get something accomplished because it's going to be a good team, I think.
Now you got a nucleus of guys that are back, but you also have some new players. How important it is to have that senior leadership with so many new guys that are going to be in crucial roles?
It's good because the guys, the incoming guys have all been other places. Like, Sammy Friday's a senior, so it's not as though he hasn't been coached basketball. He was good, he's coming in as a graduate guy, and so he picks things up pretty fast. A lot of the inside guys, we got, when you start talking about having everybody back, that's a great thing. But then we also are adding some size that really helps us. So I feel like everybody who's returning has kind of come back a little bit better, and then these guys are stepping in that are just getting here. They're expecting to play. I don't blame them. They should.
Just one side question here. I know he's got the streak coming up. Max Smith chasing the all-time streak. What does that kind of mean to maybe have that opportunity with the guy you're coaching?
Yeah, it's just it doesn't happen often that somebody is chasing a record that literally thousands of guys have been on the floor and have had an opportunity to do it. And here he's 8 or 9 away from having a shot at it. And it's kind of neat that it's Corey Bradford's the one with the streak, an Illinois guy. So regardless if it stopped today, it's still an unbelievable accomplishment what he's done. And then if he can continue it on, I know he's going to keep trying. I'll do whatever I can, but he's definitely going to do his part on trying to make it. But it's pretty remarkable. I'm pretty proud of him.
All right, Coach. Saturday, where you guys kind of went for a full scrimmage, I guess. What did you see out here?
I saw a lot of back and forth. I saw a lot that needs to continue to improve, quite frankly. But I think the important part was we weren't perfect, but you saw the 1% better. There was a lot of, I talked to a lot of guys beforehand. Okay, what's your 1% that you're going to focus on today? And I haven't watched the video yet, but I certainly, when that's in their mind entering, at least they're going to focus on that, because we wanted to put them in situations. We wanted to challenge them. We wanted to mentally tax them a little bit, but certainly then at the same time, just get your 1% better. Come back on Thursday and then have an opportunity to build on that.
Now, like a normal spring, you're without some guys due to some nicks and bruises and stuff like that. So some guys may be playing, I don't want to say out of position, but out of where they would be on the depth chart. How does that affect how you guys kind of got through today?
Yeah, that's always going to happen, right? That's part of football, right, wrong, or otherwise. Part of football is the next guy's got to get ready to go, and I think it's an incredible opportunity. You look at some of these guys that are freshmen getting just millions of reps. That's awesome, right? It's only going to make us better when it comes time for football in February, March, and April, that those guys have banked all these reps that maybe they weren't planning on getting. And honestly, we can look at it and say, we had to limit the offensive or defensive call sheet or whatever. In the end, what it allowed us to do is really have those guys, even if it meant fail, they're going to learn from their own experiences in a great manner.
Now you can hear it whipping in the background here as we talk. The wind, it's a little chilly today. It feels like a normal fall day. The guys that have never played here before, I guess, is this going to get them ready for what we may expect when we play spring football weather-wise?
I certainly hope it's going to be just like this on February 28th when we kick it off here. But this is certainly the wind is a thing here, right? And so I think that was important for the kickers and the quarterbacks and everybody to experience. And in the end, it's football weather, right? So we had an opportunity to go play some football, and I think, rain, snow, sleet, hail, whatever the saying is, right? Let's just put the ball down and play.
Now, one more week of what we call the spring model here in the fall. You're going to go probably a lighter practice middle of the week and then wrap up with a scrimmage. What do you kind of hope to see during that last week of improvement?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you just said, improvement, right? That's what we're looking for in this final week is improvement. We got one week left to get better on the football field, so we have to take advantage of every single opportunity we have to put pads on. We only have 2 more opportunities. We're going to back down just a little bit, just a tiny little bit, because we have to take advantage of both of these opportunities, because it's a unique year where we go back into the 12-hour rule and can continue to work fundamentals in helmets. So we need to do as much football against somebody as we possibly can when the rules allow.